Welcome back to the Fast and the Furious podcast, sponsored by Themis Daily, where the meat is not only scrumptious but murderous. all right, for real. Welcome back, everybody, to Only Murders Discussed on this podcast. We got Seb here, Henry over here. Am I in? I don't know who everybody is.
Stupid.
I'm somewhere in the screen.
Yes, we're discussing Double Time, episode 1 or season 1, episode 9. No, not the first episode. We're going to the beginning. Time travel. If you didn't know, if you weren't here before, we talked a little bit about, before this episode as well, but we're not going to spoil anything this time for sure. I'm going to guarantee we don't discuss the forward, the future. We're here in the present, and anything in the past, that's okay. So if you haven't seen Only Murders in the Building, come on, watch along with us. What are you doing? Go ahead and watch the show right now. Come back later, and then if you don't care about spoilers, I guess stay. I guess, but you're missing out on a great show. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deserves.
You could say you'd be a buffoon if
Oh God!
if you didn't watch the show.
Oh no. That's a good one, I guess.
Oh, how long have you been sitting on that one?
I've lost all the audience that's been sticking with me so far.
Did you have that written down? Shame on you.
Shame on me, correct.
Right. Kudos, man.
Guys, it's been fun. I'll see you later. I'll see you next episode.
It's not bad.
All right.
Bad.
Let's get serious, because we start with the bassoon playing very, very. It specifically says in the captions, "Mournfully."
It did sound mournful.
Mournfully playing, kind of misleading us a little, from last week's episode. To think like, oh no, what happened to Jan? Is she alive? Is she dead? What happened?
I thought she was dead.
Oh no, but she's there. She's like, she's just kind of in the monologue playing the bassoon, talking to us like, the bassoon's not a good instrument, when it's cold. It's like, oh my, holy mackerel! Jan, I guess you're okay. As we go on, Jan's telling us about the instruments, the cold, and all that shit. We see Charles during the narration like, Jan, you doing all right? Get off the floor.
He's yelling for help, but doesn't call anybody.
I know.
I know, right?
You have a phone in your hand.
He does have the phone. It's shocking. He doesn't call 911. He's like,
yeah, it's like just call 911.
So
never mind.
Our walls aren't that thin.
But magically, we just cut to the future. Jan is okay, I guess.
She's fine.
We never really get any specificities of how long it's really been, but apparently she's okay.
She got stabbed, didn't she?
She's struggling. Well, yeah, I guess she got stabbed. She recovered pretty fast. I guess she got all the good health insurance. I guess
exactly. It was like back at home in less than a week.
Yeah.
Got medication. She's like, whoa.
Yeah, it felt like abrupt from like where we ended to just we're fine. We'll just continue. Okay.
That isn't one of the nitpicks I have of the episode. Like, it's just kind of a weird time jump because like we don't really get to know how long it was. It just magically is like, well, she's fine again.
Yeah. I think that's one of those things where if it was 12 episodes, like that might have been like
half an episode.
Yeah, that would have been like half like a third of an episode of her like recovering.
Exactly.
Instead, we get no context of what happened in the middle of all her recovery.
Just she's fine.
Exactly. Yeah.
All the characters are like, "Are you okay?" I'm okay. I'm all right. Okay, I guess we're not getting any more backstory on that, so whatever.
Moving along.
Charles just coming in there with the tea, like, "Hello there. How you doing, darling? Can I help you?" She's trying to adjust, and he's like, "No. You're wincing. You can't do that. I I saw you. I saw you.
I saw you with my eyes and my heart.
And Jan immediately is like, "Oh, I have to go to the concert. Oh, no, you can't do that. All I have to do is sit and blow." And she's like, "Really? Nothing?
Yeah.
Didn't blow? Nothing? Well, I liked it when you said it." The sexual tension, yes, in the air. From Scrabble to sitting and blowing to things I don't want to know that old people do. Please don't tell me. We call that brazes.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I'm getting deplatformed now from YouTube.
Can't mention that platform.
They're like, no, don't do that. Please don't say that. But, Charles, he's angry. He's like, I will kill whoever did this to you. He's angry. He's like upset. I will hurt whoever did this. I'll kill him. And I guess he's under the impression, because Jan was talking all this talk about Howard. He's like, well, the group was ignoring you when you said Howard, so maybe he's the one. Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should go after him. But why didn't you mention Howard to the cops? Oh well, we need proof for that. Which I'm like, you were doing all that talk about Howard, but you. I find it convenient. You wouldn't mention that. That's a little suspect. A little weird. But he goes on to say, well, I was distracted by all these theories and everything going on. I should have been focusing on you. Well, it is what it is. But you guys did solve a murder. And reads the paper. Just not Tim Kono's paper, Tim Kono's murder. And
a murder.
I had to reverse this a couple times because there's some funny anecdotes on it, Like, the Themos they're murdering people, but not Tim Kono. They're pushing people off the edge. Wink, wink.
Dang.
I know. We're getting puns this episode. Don't worry, we got more coming.
It's a punny episode.
Oh no. That was a flat one there, Seb.
Oh.
Yes, my audio listeners, I put the paper up flat as you cannot see it. But Charles, he thinks Jan, Jan, I think that you guys, you brushed it out, Fuck, Well, it is what it is. And Charles, he's like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. I quit. Well, but doesn't it mean a lot to you, and your friends? Well, yeah, I guess you're right. They did mean something. At least one of them. He's kind of shading Oliver over there, like, well, Mabel meant something, but but it ends so sweetly, like, oh, but you mean more to me. Like, oh, true love. Charles, he hears that phone ringing, and he's like, shit, let me answer that phone. Oh, shit. Really, Lester? Is that who is down there? Is that who it is? And apparently it's, it's Charles's stunt double.
Insert a random character in the show.
Oh, no. This comes out of nowhere. It's like, well, my stunt double from Brazos, Actually, I do want to give Steve Martin a lot of credit here. He doesn't say he, she, they at this point. So the joke's actually kind of funny. It's like, oh, the stunt double, So at that point, Jan's like, oh, okay, whatever, his stunt double's gonna come up, right?
Yeah.
But even Jan's more confused, like, so wait a minute, your stunt double from like over 20 years ago is still hanging out with you? Yeah, they like to come over, the stunt awards are in town, which I'm like, wait, there's a stunt awards? In New York? Okay. I want to know what award that is. But Charles, he's like, my stunt double's kind of annoying. I don't know. We have a complicated history, but I'll make them go away. Which I was like, whoa, Charles, why are you gonna make it sound like you're gonna kill this person?
Oh, he did say earlier he would kill somebody.
Chill there, Charles. Chill. And what happens when he opens the door? Hey there, buddy. Hey, what's up? I'm Jane Lynch. How you doing? I'm your stunt double.
Special guest, Jane Lynch.
Jan's like, what?
What?
What is going on? Oh, what's up there? How you doing there, little lady?
It's just so random that she's in the show right now. Like, what? Why is she here?
I love it. I don't even care.
I loved everyone's reactions when they would see her first and they're like, Charles, the work you have, it's a little too much.
Yeah.
And it's just like, no, I'm right here. This is like, oh shit.
It's so funny because like everybody's like, whoa.
Oh yeah, freaking out.
Oh my gosh,
Oscar's
what the hell's going on? Before we can even get to that, like, the theme and, cuts after that. And then Oliver's like, so we're going to have to correct something. We didn't necessarily solve Tim Kono's murder, but we we solved another murder. Also, Themastelli, sponsored by. I love how he's so dedicated to he's still going to get paid, but he's like, well, it wasn't them, but all right, here's $30,000 check. But Mabel, she's over there just painting Teddy and Theo, and then whoop, notes under the table before she can even finish. Like, what the hell's going on? Oh, a building meeting at 4:30 to talk about the murder and podcast nonsense.
Like, is it inferred that she's the one that paints the intro of the show? She drew it, I guess.
I guess they've already been alluding to it in theory.
Like,
yeah, I guess, and obviously now Oscar is seeing it, so like he's like, oh, huh, okay, that's nice.
It's not creepy at all.
Because before it was like nobody really saw that painting before. She was kind of hiding it. Now it's like,
that would be a good intro for Hulu show. Be great.
What if we stop motion this like, Avatar: The Last Airbender, and we
put some nice somber music behind it.
But before Oliver can go on, Oscar's like, I'm gonna shut that off. I don't want to hear this shit no more. So, am I the only one who's happy about the Demuses getting accused of something they didn't do? He's like, fucking asshole. I'm like, whoa, damn Oscar. There's a lot of that. They drop a lot of F-bombs in this, by the way. There's a lot of in this.
I was like, whoa.
Specifically one from Martin Short where I'm like, did they do that in post? Because
like it. I know what we were talking about.
But Mabel, she kind of quickly agrees, like, I'm happy about it too. But I want to talk about this. I really want to know who killed Tim. Let's get into that. She's going in this little monologue about, I need to know. Like, she's getting into her bullshit. Like, I want to know who killed Tim. So, what's going on with the face here, buddy? For anybody who wants to know, I'm not the example for what Oscar does to his face. He shaves his face. That's interesting. I don't know about this yet. Well, I had to, get a clean shave. I got a lawyer I'm going to go talk to. I'm going to clear my name, which I'm like, what kind of lawyer is this?
Yeah.
I want to know who that lawyer is.
Matt Murdock.
Apparently, Oscar's father got this lawyer, which I'm like, oh, well, okay. All right.
Who is his father, by the way?
I think we did actually. Yeah, I think we.
Yeah, briefly. Oscar's father.
Yeah, we briefly met Oscar's father.
Yeah. He's like the superintendent for the building.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Briefly.
We really don't know much about him yet. He could probably come up later.
That's right.
I don't know. But Mabel, she's like, I don't know if I like this. Okay. All right, I like it.
All
All right, that was
That was
fast.
sweet. That was a sweet scene. It was sweet.
You know, they're just too good of a couple. I'm like, I don't know. This is gonna be a Twilight situation. I kind of feel like it. I'm like, I don't know.
Are they acting? I don't
It
know.
doesn't feel like it after a while.
No, after a while, for the beginning, I'm like, I don't know about this.
I'm like, I don't know. They're smiling a little too much at each other.
Oh
I don't
yeah.
like where this is going. You're ruining my chances with Selena there, buddy. I don't know.
Oscar hates.
But we cut to Oliver getting off the elevator. He's like, kind of like, do. I'm getting some boxes and shit. He's like, well, I got my Nintendo Switch. I'm going home. It's real life. Uh-oh. Bunny wanted her money.
Mm-hmm.
He sees an eviction notice. He's like, oh shit. Oh no.
Finally.
No. 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 We go back to Charles's, I think it's Patiki. That's how you say it. I could be so butchering that.
Oh, and
Char-
Dicky
Char-
thing was.
Patiki. I'll be able to say the her first name correctly a little later here, but Charles's stunt double is like, fought off a live gator, and this guy over here, he was getting sunburned, and I just can't believe he didn't tell you about this story. Well, I don't know. We've only known each other for a little bit, so.
Yeah, she said for like a couple of weeks. I'm like, huh?
So I'm like, but that also makes it confusing for the fact that we're jumping time. I'm like, huh. So how long did it take you to recover, Jan? Oh no.
Yeah.
And they talk like they've been they met months ago. And like it's only been a couple of weeks. I'm like, I don't know.
I mean, I guess they've been establishing that they're like a clingy couple, but like I don't.
Yeah. It's a
Yeah,
little.
the time jump was a little jarring.
That was a little
Yeah.
weird. I don't know, but she's been recovering, and Charles's little, his stunt double's like, oh, so you guys are newly in love. Okay, that's cute. But anyways, Charles, uh-oh. This is the moment we've been dreading. I heard you on Jimmy Fallon.
Oh.
We got our Jimmy Fallon counter over here.
Ding.
Okay, that's the only one we don't need to
Like,
count.
how much is he getting paid?
Hey, we didn't say anything bad. We just.
Oh no, you're here.
We just
Not really here, but you're here. Oh well, like, well, your podcast is pretty good. He's blowing up over here. He's doing a pretty good job. Oh really? Yeah, dude. His stunt double was actually kind of gassing him up a little bit. He's like, yeah, you're doing pretty good there, buddy. I'm like, well, that's weird. Everything we've been told about you so far has been kind of shitty, but you've been all right so far. What the heck? You've been all right. But we learn her first name is Saz, like Jazz, Saz, Saz. That's what that you could say that name has pizzazz.
Oh.
All right, I'll take that one. Boo this man. Boo.
Get Jimmy Fallon on the call. Who's talking right
now? Find out Zaz from Saz. Find out Saz. I keep wanting to say Jazz. Saz from Charles was like, oh, she was more popular on set, and she was apparently better at everything. I doubt that. Well, you should ask Cookie. She left me for, her. Which, mind you, Charles apparently remembers what season.
Yeah, season
Yeah.
6.
In season 6, I find that so strange the second time. I'm like, wait, you remember the exact season that actress left you? What?
Yeah, they had to work together for another 3 years.
now?
3 seasons. I couldn't fire
Oh, yeah,
her.
3 seasons.
They would hate me. Jan, she's like, well, I don't like anybody being, I don't like that person anymore. I don't want anybody being second to you. And I'm like, I like the sentiment. Don't know how I feel about what you just said. It's sweet. I'm conflicted on your statement, We're kind of gassing them up, but I don't know how to feel about that, Jan. But good on you for trying to put up his spirits a little bit. But we got more knocks at the door, which these last couple episodes have had a lot of just random knock-ins. Like, hi, what's up? What are you doing? Abel and Oscar, they're there. Like, hey, what's up? Oh, how you feeling there, Jan? Everybody. The weird time jump. Oh, I hope you're feeling. Oh, no, I'm feeling better. The little dialogue. Oh, it's okay. I had the best caretaker in the world. Oh, that's so sweet.
Oh.
This is so disgusting. I want to go like, oh, that's it. But Mabel goes to find Charles and accidentally walks into Saz. What's up? Oh my God. And they're more confused when Charles says, oh no, I'm over here. Oh no, what the fuck? Are we getting ambushed? What's going on here?
I love Oscar's face the whole time. It's like, what the fuck is going on right now? What
like
is
they
this?
totally improvised that. They didn't even tell them Jane Lynch was going to be there.
That would have been great.
Oh yeah, that would have been great too.
It feels like it because their reactions are so good. They're like, oh shit, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my gosh, what the fuck is going on here?
I hope that's a cool tidbit if it actually happened that way.
I hope so, but this is such a late episode. I'm sure they'll reveal like next season if that was legit or not. Because that's one of those details I'm sure that they wanted to keep hidden. Because Jane Lynch comes in this episode, not earlier on. So I imagine they wanted to kind of like hide. I would say she's like kind of like a high caliber actress. She's pretty popular for what she is.
I wonder, like, will we get like behind the scenes something about the show or footage?
With how popular this show is, they have to.
I kind of would like to see that.
They have to. They almost have to, yeah. Anyways, back on topic. Oliver. Oliver's coming in too. He's like, all right, I'm in here. He's mad about Bunny kicking him out. He's got all this shit. I'm moving in permanently. I'm here. Moving in to stay. And he immediately walks into Zaz as well. What the fuck? You've had so much work done on you. As Henry said earlier.
Too much.
And I just want to point out that Sass is like so okay with. She's never met this man.
Yeah.
Okay with Oliver touching him. I'm like, what the hell is going on with that?
I guess she was trying to be in character. Like, oh, I'm Brussels. I don't know. Yeah.
That was so awkward.
It was awkward.
Like, what the fuck? And then Charles is like, no, I'm over here. Oh my God. What is this? What is going on? But before anything else can go on, they're on the clipboard, they're all looking at the evidence. Holy shit. Look at that. But Mabel's a little confused. She's like, well, how does any of this connect from, Howard over here to Jan being stabbed to I just don't understand. Like, how does that happen? Well, I don't know. Remember that Tim did threaten Howard with a gun, so that's a little weird. Maybe that's how it connects. Guys, Saz over here. You're forgetting something. The motive. You're forgetting the motive. You got to figure that out. Wait, what's a motive? They're all like, a motive? What's a motive? I don't know what that is. Also, Saz, can you look at these suicide notes? Oh, sure. And Jan is like,
Yeah.
oh, when I asked to show you something, you guys got mad at me.
I get stabbed.
Well, she's a stunt double, so she knows what she's talking about. I'm like, whoa, Oliver, whoa. Whoa there, what's going on over here? Why are you quick to defend Saz? We barely know her. But she's like, well, guys, did you read over this? This is not real. This is what we call it's a fake. It's an accidental confession. These are not real. This is from a lover. That somebody that murdered them. Wait, what? How do we miss that? The handwriting's not the same. Oh, okay. All right. And they're Oliver and Mabel are very impressed. They keep going on praising Sans, like, bravo, bravo, bravo. We love you. We love you. And Charles is he's been quiet the whole time. He's not so happy about all this.
She's the better version of him.
He's like, oh well, so you're gonna call her the better version of me, huh? All right. You know, as they're in sync doing the same thing by accident, you know.
Yeah.
Which was like, kind of mind blowing that they were. You gotta imagine how many takes they did of that go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
The glasses, hat.
Yeah, but he's telling Oliver, you know, he's telling the group, you know, he needs to get his place back and beat Bunny at her own game. And Oscar asks, well, how the fuck are you gonna do that, dude? Well, we can paint ourselves as the heroes and, you know, go down there to the meeting and beat them at their own game and get our apartment back and, you know, all that good stuff. Well, I can't leave Jan here alone. Well, says he can help you. Jazz, you know, teasing about something that's going to happen later. But, you know, they go down there. Jan is staying up there with Saz. You know, they cut to the meeting. Everybody's down there. There's a lot of commotion going on. You know, there's cops everywhere. You know, there's people over here. It's pretty loud, louder than the last meeting, you know. Last meeting was like, ugh, whatever. It's good to see. This meeting's like, all right. So we are, yeah, we're here. And Oscar is like made it very clear he is not happy about the cop presence here.
Nope.
Not even calling them that. He's like, damn, there's so much blue here. And Charles says something very interesting. He's like, well, you know, I'm glad the professionals are on the case. I'm like, whoa, I know you played a cop, but like, whoa, what is going on? And Oliver's kind of even throwing shade, like, well, you know, we found out more than they did, so you know. Charles is like, what? Come on, man. No, come on, don't do that. But Bunny's like, you know, got her pieces of paper. She's like, all right, let's start this shit because apparently one of you guys killed Tim Kono. Don't do it anymore.
Stop it.
Stop it.
I want to believe that everybody, whenever somebody gets murdered in the building in a meeting, is like, all right, don't do that. We're from New York. I'll get Robert De Niro on your ass if you fucking kill somebody again, okay? I'll do it. All right, anyways. Moving on, the tenants in 14C, 12E, and 10D have violated our privacy in the home by making us all characters in a podcast. Does anybody, you know, no, we all agree to kick them out? Okay, all right. They're arguing like, but wait, we solved the murder. But I can't have my brisket. Nobody wants to come here.
Yeah, nobody wants to come over.
What am I supposed to do? Make sandwiches.
That was the most simplest. What? Is that really what we're complaining about now? Briskets?
Oh yeah, and that one mom's like, "Oh, the kids are sleeping with me. They're shitting everywhere." Like,
Which that was like,
okay,
Like,
okay.
I
It sounds so
follow-up
dramatic.
questions.
They're shitting in my bed. Yeah, they're fucking kids. What do you do? I don't. Why is that our problem? I'm so confused on that one.
I love Oliver's comment. Like, it takes a semester to make another one. I was like, yes.
Oh my god. But you know, they're all against him. But Howard there in the corner, he's like, I like them. You know, they. You know, I tested that poison, and it was the same one that Tim was poisoned with. So, and Bunny's like, well, you know, Howard, we have like 6 complaints against you, so I would shut the fuck up, buddy.
And he's just like, you're right.
That's right.
But I
It's
do
true.
want to point out, Mrs. Ado is like trying to stand up for them. Like, I don't know, they seem to be doing a better job than the cops. She's the only one who's like kind of like standing up for them and doesn't put her hand up. By the way,
Yes.
Yeah.
she does not put her hand up during all that. She's like, I'm not doing that. Before we leave that scene, Howard, or not Howard, Oliver's like, all right, I have a hoodie, here for sale, $5.99, for $50. So if you want some merchandise, come on and get it.
He made those quick.
Oh my God, he was he was on Amazon Marketplace. He was like getting them quick. Like he's got boxes ready by
Yeah,
the way.
where did
I
he get this
know.
from? Like,
He's trying to get rent. He's like, rent. I need the rent. I need a Peter Parker. I need the rent.
I need.
Oh my God. Where's the rent?
Where's my rent? I need my rent. But before Charles, he's trying to defend everybody. He's like, dude, no, we're trying to solve it. No. I'm out. We're done. The podcast is done. All right. Good night, everybody. All right. Oliver and
Curtains.
Mabel, they're like, what? No. We'll talk about it later. Okay, out of here. We can't. We're public. All right. Flip page. Oliver, he's claiming, this will all be fine in the elevator. He's like, oh, yes, this will all be fine when we solve the case. We're all good. And Mabel's like, let's take a breath first. Let's meditate in here for a second, guys. All right, let's calm down. That didn't go well.
No.
But
No.
you know what? I will say Oliver is right. If we solve the case, the board will have to reconsider, which I'm like,
Mhm.
yes, okay. In theory, but no, come on. Charles, he's just frustrated. He's like, no, you guys won't stop. You won't shut the fuck up about it. Jan, God stab, I'm losing my home. No, I'm done. But Oliver and Mabel, they do actually feel bad. They're like, what? We feel bad, we're sorry. We shouldn't dismiss our ideas. Which I'm like, whoa. Is this character growth? Are people actually holding themselves accountable?
It looks like they are a family.
Oh, God.
Sponsored by them podcast boys.
Oh no.
Oh Lord. And just like Charles, I'm done.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Podcast is over.
Yeah, Charles. He's done now. He doesn't want to do dangerous things no more. He's like, I'm done with dangerous things. Ever since I've been with you, I've done dangerous things. Opposed to doing nothing at all and having a boring life. Oh, Mabel, what did you do? Why'd you say that? Charles did not like that. He's like, all right, well, I'm done with that then. But he enters his home and what is Saz doing?
Mm.
See
Ross.
Jan, she's getting undressed. Her shirt's coming off. We see a bralette. We see the candles being lit. The candles were not there before. I'm like, wait.
Yeah.
All this scene is missing is Al Green being playing in the background.
And wine on the table.
Can get my mind. Oh my God. And Charles is like, oh God. And Oliver's like, oh God. What is going on in here? Wow.
So supportive.
And Jan immediately is like, no, we had to change it's not what you think. It's not what you think.
I was like, all right.
I'm changing the wound.
Like, not again.
This is like, no, I wasn't gonna do nothing. No. And Jan is kind of the next scene packing her shit like, all right, Can't focus here. I gotta go home and perform. I gotta practice. I gotta do shit. And they talk it out though. Actually, Charles and Jan, they're like, well, fine. I understand. You've been through some shit. Whatever. You don't trust people. Whatever. I understand. I'm not mad about that anymore. But like, I gotta practice for tomorrow, so I gotta go home. I don't know. Can I come tomorrow? No. All right. Well, whatever. You said you're the best. All right. Okay. All right. Jan goes off. She goes back to her house. She's just kind of chilling there, playing the bassoon. Just
Loud as
quiet.
hell.
Just with the window open. Nobody. I would honestly like to fall asleep to that. Like,
I guess it was just loud as fuck. I'm like, shut up! I'm trying to sleep.
My baby's been trying to sleep for the last 2 weeks.
They've been shitting in my bed.
well, Oscar and Mabel, they're like tidy in bed. They must like that bassoon because they're just like they're just chilling. And Oliver, he's about to get ready for bed. He's about to,
Like, when did he move to their apartment, by the way?
Oh, I forgot to mention previously in the other scene, a little back there, Charles, he got mad at them and he said, "All right, you're out of here, Oliver. You can't stay here." So I guess Mabel took him in. There's no actual dialogue that says that he took him in,
no,
but
it's kind of like assumed.
It's just implied, but he's like, "All right,
don't do anything nasty.
Don't do anything over there." Oh yeah, it's very arousing. Having an old man watching, sure.
Of course.
And they go to sleep. Everything's all good. Oliver gets up. He's like, "All right, what's up?" Oscar, he kisses her good morning. He's like, what's up? I'm gonna go do my shit. I'm gonna go get that lawyer. Whatever. Oliver's like, well, I don't know. I don't think Charles is gonna leave that easily. Well, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think he's not telling the truth. We have to solve the case. We have to give Tim justice. That's how we're gonna get our apartments back. Well, why don't we look through these sex toys here? Look through the Adam and Eve boxes, that we say, the sexy toys, the lovers' lounge. Find out the killer. The killer was. But let's go back to the beginning before we look through this box. All right, let's start at the beginning.
Clip show.
So Mabel gets in an elevator with two weirdos. She's rocking an awesome yellow fur coat. The coat did look very awesome on you. Oliver just jumps in. It looked very awesome on you. Yes, it did.
She's never used it, by the way, since that episode. Like, are you never gonna use that jacket again? Because that was a cool combo.
She probably will. Yeah, she probably will.
I hope.
We hope. But she's got to kind of do different day by day outfits. She can't wear this outfit every day. Gotta have some variety, man. Okay, so Tim got on the elevator with a trash bag. He's talking on the phone about the package. And you were wearing those Beats headphones. We bonded over that. Anyways.
That did not happen.
Tim got out of the elevator with the trash bag. Uh-oh. Oliver, the trash bag that Tim had blue, and the ones in his place had orange. So, wait,
their lover's trash.
Oh my god, it was lover's trash. Oh my god! But we haven't interviewed Nadine, Tim's neighbor. This is Cadeau. Since she was the one who lived next door to him, we should go. And before we can figure out what's gonna happen in that interview, cut back to Charles. Just a little reference there at the beginning. He's making the omelet. He's making the omelet again.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not for who you think this time, you know. Says is at the door. Come check on Charles, old buddy. She's like, "How you doing there, buddy? You doing all right?" Ugh, you. Listen, buddy. I know you don't trust me, but I would never do it again. That really makes a difference.
For the third time.
Again, I wouldn't do it again, but you know. But yeah, Saz is like, oh, I'm sorry, but whatever comes around goes around. Cookie, she left me. I tried to mix it up, imagine whatever you want to in this scenario. I don't know what you want to imagine. Because the show really wants you to imagine this part. Like, I tried to mix it up, do the modern stuff, all that, but she left me for a man. It's like, oh, that's so sad. And Saz is even opening up to, Charles. She's really gassing up now. It's like, I can never understand, all these years that you like look down on yourself. You're so awesome. What the hell? And I'm like, whoa. Charles is talking all that shit, and she's like totally like building him up right now. I'm like, wow, awesome. But we need somebody like Jan, somebody who cares about us, somebody who actually, is there for us. You gonna actually go to that little performance there, though, buddy? Nah, she told me not to. Okay, so how about this? You just go anyways. You know what? You're right. I can go ahead and make it right. He's just jumping for joy. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna go do it right now. Let's go do it right now. Flip. Uh-oh. Oliver and Mabel. They interview Mr. Godot. They're like, so I'm so sorry. I know we don't have the best reception right now, but is it okay if we ask you? And she immediately cuts him off like, no, you're fine. You've been doing more than the cops have, clearly. So I'm like, considering this is New York, yeah. I don't need to say much about that. But they're like, so did you see anybody go in Tim's room? Oh no. I didn't see any. I didn't see anybody go into Tim's room. But he he had a late night visitor and she was very loud.
She was like, I'm glad he's dead, but man, that guy could fuck.
Like, I don't know. Whatever it takes to forgive him, she loved it. She was loud about it. She was getting it right. She was loud.
She was a little into it. Like, what the
She's
fuck?
getting into grave pizza. I'm like, I don't know. Did she have kind of have this love-hate thing with Tim? Or did she secretly want that? She was the only one kind of being lukewarm about him. I'm like, I don't know. Weird. I don't know. I find that a little strange. Now the scene at the beginning makes a little more sense to me. I'm like, Why was
she wanted Tim Kono to balance her sheets.
Oh no.
All right, guys, that's the end. We're done here for sure.
Oh no.
But we get the Charles. He's sitting down at the recital. He's like, oh, he is. Is it? What are you doing here, buddy? Oh, that's my girlfriend over there. She's here too. But we cut back to Mabel and Oliver looking for evidence, find something that shows Tim had a girlfriend, and Oliver goes back to whipping around, that little fur ball, He's whipping that around, and Mabel, she's like, well, this tells me this woman likes being a cat, I guess. I don't know. But Oliver's like, exotic toy or exotic instruments. Exotic toys. Whoops, wrong thing. Exotic instruments. That's weird. No, that's weird. That's not. That can't be a whip. That's weird. That's not. I guess a whip is an instrument in a sexual nature, but no, that's not what that means. But Charles, he's getting his little chat on. He's like, "Hey, buddy, what's up? How you doing?" Oh, I'm here. My girlfriend's here. She's the youngest bassoonist or whatever. She's. Oh, that's nice. Charles is being humble about it. He's like, "Oh, okay, that's cool." He's just kind of relaxed. He's content with being there. He's relaxing.
Yeah, I was worried about this scene because I was like, "Is a twist like she's with young lovers or something? Like this kid is his lover or something? Like, what the fuck?" I was like,
I
"Please
did
don't
have
go
that
there."
worry at first, and I was like, no.
I was like, "No, don't go there."
And then it's announced, oh no, oh no, Jan didn't get first chair. Oh no.
Damn it.
She always
Right.
comes second.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It all comes around.
Mabel, he looks up exotic instruments, and it is in the sex toy. Oliver, why, why does Tim Kono have a bassoon cleaner in his sex toys? Uh-oh. Charles is looking back at Jan. Oh God. Oh no. This is not good. Oh no, I'm gonna die. That's the end.
Charles is bleeding through his nose. Gianna's like, "What the fuck?"
Jan was like, I told you not to be here.
I told you not to be here, damn it.
God damn
Or
it.
did she want him to be there?
Or did you? I don't know.
That's one of my theories.
We'll have to
Hmm.
let's see in the next episode if Jan was. Is she evil? Is she conniving? I don't know. She's been trying to get him to think that Howard's the killer. Was she the killer all along? We don't know yet. I don't know.
Sure, she's a killer. Or one of them.
Or one of them.
I think there's more.
She's gonna kill Theo. Theo.
I don't know. I think she's one of them. Because like this episode was weird. Like that initial conversation that she had, like, "Oh, it's Howard. Howard's a killer, whatever." She was like so into the conversation, almost like too unnatural for me. Kind of like, like sprucing him up, like, "Oh my god, like, yeah, you gotta go back to the caves. What the hell? This is fun." Like, I don't know. I think she wants to steer him into a certain direction. What's that direction? I don't know. But
Who
she's
knows?
plotting. She's plotting something.
She is plotting something. Yeah, that's right. I remember she did say like, I don't know. What about Howard, guys?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about that. Henry, you got any theories as well?
I mean, this episode they do focus a lot on Jan because it starts with her and the bassoon and her recovery, and then at the end with finding the bassoon cleaner and Tim Kono's like box of sex toys, and Charles being embarrassed, secondhand embarrassed at the symphony, and yeah, I mean, it looks like she's involved somehow, or there's like something she's not saying. But I mean, I guess we don't fully know yet. Like, who else could it be? Like, like Seb said, like, could it be two people or three people in on it? Like, was it like an intentional murder? Like, did they intentionally try to kill him, or was it accidental? Like, it was like a circumstance or something. So I don't know. I don't know yet.
You guys think like Sass might be involved?
Ooh, okay, that's an interesting theory.
Because the only thing that hinted me at that, like, she was the one that was, kind of motivating Charles to go there. Maybe that was the plan. And Sass and Jan were together alone for a while. Who knows what happened there for a while? Oh, I don't know.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
Yeah, it's like it's so convenient that she's there out of nowhere too. She's like, "Oh, I'm just here. Just drop by. What the hell?"
Put on that Bill Weathers, lovely day, lovely.
Or maybe like Jan called her and was like, "Hey, I need you to stop over. Distract Charles for a little bit." You know.
Wow, that's an interesting theory. I don't know.
And then like we'll talk about the plan once he's out, and we'll tell him to go to my performance. I don't want him to go, but motivate him.
I don't want him to go, but he'll go.
Well, he'll go because you told him to. So
I
I
don't
don't know. It's
That's why we, there's one more episode.
I mean, I have no idea. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen in this one episode. I'm not even close to finding out who did it. I don't know what's gonna happen in an hour.
This is the the glory of Hulu shows. We'll find out next episode.
Yeah. Hopefully, do it right because I don't know. It's like the one issue I do have is things just are not written as great this time around. I mean, I still like this episode a lot. Just I think there's a lot of holes in this episode.
Yeah,
we skipped the time that Jan was recuperating. Like she's fine.
I didn't like that part. Yeah, I made that very vocal. That was weird.
Like Oliver's in the apartment with Mabel and Oliver. I mean Oscar. Why? Who knows? He's there. I don't know. They just kind of like wrote around a lot of things. Like, don't worry about it. We're rushing. We have one more episode. We need to finish this quick.
I guess in theory, the only implication is since Charles kicked him out, Mabel's the only place he can go. Because I guess he could go to his son's house, but that'd be a little more inconvenient.
Yeah. Well, one, it's like if his son would even allow him to stay there.
That would be kind of weird. All right, guys, I'm on Skype. I can help you.
I think there's some things missing in the script. They should have like wrote a little bit more details. And also like the bunny scenes, although they're funny, I still think they're just so unrealistic to me. Like,
yeah,
it's odd.
Funny, yes. Realistic, no. I'm like, why are you just addressing this way?
Yeah, so lightly. Like, oh, you gotta stop killing people. What?
Considering you have police officers there, that's kind of a weird way to tackle that. And like, you would think that they would at least have a police officer come over there and talk about it, right? Mm-hmm. No, that doesn't happen at any point. It's just weird. They're just kind of there to be window dressing, like, oh hey, we're people playing cops.
Yeah, right.
We're not contributing anything to the scene. We're just standing in the corner eating donuts. Almost as if what real cops do.
Controversial hashtag.
As we have said earlier in this podcast, this is an ACAB podcast.
But yeah, I don't know. That scene was just a little weird for me, and I don't know. And obviously Sass, she's just random. So hopefully it's not random. It's actually there's some reason to it later. Well, no. If it's not, if there's no reason to it, then she's just
random
or whatever.
Maybe in season 2. I don't know.
We'll see. Or next episode. I don't know what the hell. I don't know what's gonna happen next episode. I have no idea.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Do you like Sass?
I do like Sass. Although I mean, I'm mainly because I'm a Jane Lynch stan. So like, yeah, I love her. Do I think the character has any purpose quite yet?
No.
It seems like she's mostly just there to move the plot along and help Charles move in his character arc and move forward, and that was kind of it. And there to be a conflict for him because like it's something from his past, and then he's just, getting over it, and then yada yada, and that's kind of really Saz has resorted to is conflict and then a resolution, and then characters kind of out, kind of done.
She seemed like one of those characters in sitcoms where they just appear for one episode and this is like a one-off character.
A very special episode.
Yeah, I'm here for one episode.
I wonder if maybe that was a joke because they have joked about sitcoms. I don't know. Maybe that was a meta thing by Steve Martin. I don't know.
I guess it's just I don't think it fits in this narrative of keeping it a little bit more serious and grounded. Like here's a random ass character in the middle of this very intense investigation.
I know. Let's just randomly get Brazos's.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Okay.
We're gonna get so many jokes out of this.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you had Botox.
Also, she also happened to be a great detective out of nowhere. Like, oh come on.
That was weird. I thought that was so strange.
She's like, the glasses. Like
what?
Who drinks, bourbon out of 2 glasses? Like, by by
Yeah.
himself. It's like,
I'm like, wait, what? Where'd this come from?
Figured like, are you a stunt double or a detective? I don't know.
I mean, I guess she was like, I mean, we also learned she was the hip movement.
Oh yeah, she got good gyrating
Forgot to
movements.
forgot to mention Jan likes his irregular hip movements.
It's a surprise.
I also love Charles is so like negative to himself. Like I'm sure you already know I don't have a lot of movement, Jan. You know that, right?
As you're aware.
As you're aware, I'm like, come
As
on,
you're
Charles, don't hate yourself down so
Don't
much.
undersell
Come on.
yourself, man. I
Come
like your hip
on.
movements. I'm like, oh, that's oddly something I didn't need to know, but that was kind of
Right?
sweet. Okay, didn't need to know that, but cool on you.
Like, come on, Charles, man.
I'd
What's going
rather
on?
I'd rather see Steve Martin as the Muppets guy, not something that makes me want to die. No, 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 my eyes. No.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't even mention that. Steve Martin.
Oh boy. I don't think we have any news. We don't have any shows. Nothing.
Oh,
We're
I
done
guess,
here.
I guess theories for the finale. What do you guys think's gonna happen in 20 minutes? I don't know. I have no idea how they're
How
gonna
long is
solve
it?
this in 20 minutes. Because they're all like 24 minutes at
I
least.
thought it was like 30 minutes. No.
Oh yeah, sometimes they're like 28, 30. I don't know.
I think there's only one. I think Twist is the only episode that's 20 something minutes.
Yeah, it's like really short.
This
Yeah.
one, this next episode, really?
No, I'm talking about the one.
Oh, okay,
Twist.
okay.
Twist is like earlier on. That's like 5 or 6, somewhere around there.
Okay.
This the last episode is 35 minutes.
Okay.
And then I think the next one's like about that length. It's pretty short, but like, yeah, and I see what you're saying, but it's not like 20 minutes.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean,
All right.
I don't know how they're gonna cover everything in 30 minutes, but we'll see.
They won't. They won't.
Because
Show
I mean,
okay.
the finale ended like there was another extra episode there, but I don't know how they're gonna wrap everything in one episode. We'll see. I don't know. I'm curious. Let's see.
You see Jan's basunas put me to sleep.
I don't blame you.
All right,
Soothing
that's.
music.
I'm out of puns. I was trying to make one. I'm like, okay, all right, we're done.
Yeah, I don't got any right now.
All right, okay, all right. So Henry, you'll just at my end. You're over here. You're gonna be over here in the corner, just
I'm
chilling.
looking down right
In
here.
your apartment, by the way, it's the same weather every day in your apartment. Never change.
Yeah, I got it. I got it under control. I mean, it's extra like $300 a month, but the weather control is like it's worth it.
It's always the same weather.
Yeah, he has
interesting.
aliens that they get rid of the weather for him.
I just got to pay the tax.
Pay the tax.
Yeah.
Oh god.
And then Seb, he you always got those plants. They look perfect in the
Hey
background.
man, I'm always watering them properly. Take care of your
Mm.
plants, people. Water them,
That's right. They'll
cherish
take care of
them,
you.
and they'll take care of you.
They'll take care of you. All right, and I'm gonna be over here. I'm going to sleep. I'm tired.
I kind of need that. I need that.
You do. It's
Like,
the only thing that'll put me to
it's
sleep.
comfortable.
But
And I need the sunlight.
yeah, I'll be on Twitch. Sometime on Steadily Medley. Music page as well. Obviously, you're already here, so go ahead and subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
Down there.
That's
You're
right.
already
What are you waiting for?
Yeah, why?
here.
We're family.
Yeah, we're
Like
the family podcast, but not for the family. If that makes any sense.
The family multiverse.
We should honestly just call ourselves the Family Boys.
Hell yeah. I'm down for that.
Mine's whenever Fast and the Furious 10 or whatever the fuck they want to call that shit comes out, you'll see that on Seb's channel some down the
I'll have to take a
road.
while on that because I don't want to see Vin for a while.
You don't want to see Finn?
Nah.
No, Vin.
I mean,
Okay, Finn.
I guess I'll see Roman and Morbius in a little bit. But...
Oh God.
You guys forgot about that, didn't you?
I forgot Tyrese was
We
in
tried. Yeah, get your paycheck, Tyrese.
Tyrese is like, I'm in the Marvel universe now.
Hmm
Look at me.
I don't
He's
think so.
he's
I'm in
been
the Sonyverse now.
he's been campaigning for a long time trying to get Green Lantern.
Oof.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Grr.
Let's just continue to forget about Green Lantern, just like Ryan Reynolds did.
Just like DC has. God damn, they don't give a shit.
Yeah. It's supposed to be a TV show, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. It's supposed to be for HBO Max, but
Yeah, and Deadpool 3, they're gonna shoot out the show. Nope, not happening. We're not doing this again. It's not happening. We're not doing this.
Oh god, Terry's I can't wait.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see Batman. That's the number one thing I'm looking forward to.
yeah.
Oh, we also ruled out that maybe Jimmy Fallon's a killer in the show
Yeah.
because he kills every time with these jokes. Ha ha.
Oh.
His voice. I'm
Jimmy
telling
Fallon,
you.
I hope he's not watching the show. Jimmy Fallon, I don't hate
I
you.
hope Jimmy Fallon is not watching this. Why would he be watching this?
I don't know. He's
He's
like,
just at home like this motherfucker talking about my show.
talking all that shit.
these
I have
fuckers
millions of
talking shit about.
dollars. I'm cool. I'm funny. I'm better than Justin Timberlake. I know how to act.
Then
I
we'll see
was
him
in
on.
the Barrymore movie. I'm better than Justin. I'm so much better. I'm better than Jimmy Fallon. Just trying to do the smiling friends thing.
Then we'll see. Then we'll see him on Deadline. Like Jimmy Fallon vows to never crack on camera on any scene because
He
of
will
rich
never do that.
podcasters.
No. Never. All right. Yeah, we're done.
Yes, for sure.
We're out. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Oh god, he ripped the script.
Oh.
Fuck it, we'll do it live. Anyways, back to what I was doing. Oh yeah, the outro.
Yes. We always
This is the outro that goes on forever, folks.
we always we always run out of course, but that's okay.
The gift that keeps on giving. It's just,
Yeah.
just
We never script these outros. We're just
Never.
we're here.
here, just
No, we're not Louder with Crowder. We don't have scripted outros.
Oh man.
yeah. We're also not pieces of shit. Also.
This is the goal is. This is where people are gonna watch.
I know, right? Everybody's gonna come to this part like, all right, that TV show. I don't want to watch that shit. Let's just watch these guys talking. Let's go.
Talk shit about Jimmy Fallon one more time.
just give me one more hit.
Honestly, when we're done with this, we need to just have like an hour of, man, fuck Jimmy Fallon. Fuck Jimmy Fallon. Fuck.
The title is "Fuck Jimmy."
That'll be the April Fool's joke. Fuck Jimmy Fallon. We all
Fuck
each in
Jimmy
unison
Fallon.
say it every time. It'll be like a cult. Fuck Jimmy Fallon.
Hey man, I request that you host a Jimmy Fallon movie marathon, and we'll comment on them.
You want me to kill
You
myself?
do.
Right?
I mean, he only has like a movie. Right?
Yeah, we have Fever Pitch. We're just gonna watch Fever Pitch like 3 times.
No. We gotta watch Taxi. Come on, man.
Oh yeah, that's right.
No.
We'll do
Come
a-
on, man. He's
We'll
in more
do
than
a
one
4-part
movie.
feature where we just alternate between Taxi and Fever Pitch until we can't take it anymore.
Well, we
Yeah.
can't watch SNL skits. Come on, dude. Where he's laughing 90% of the time.
Oof. Those compilations are.
Was he in more cowbells? I don't remember that.
Yeah, he was cracking up the whole time.
You know, I'm so distracted because of what the hell's his name? Who's in there? I'm trying to think of what his name. Mr. Talks like this.
Christopher Walken. Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken stealing the scene. I always focus on him, and that's so funny that Will Ferrell does not crack up. That's so weird to me. Why do I have to give Will Ferrell more credit than you? That's weird to me. Why do I have to credit Will Ferrell as a better actor? It's so weird to say out loud.
Will Ferrell.
Yes, Will Ferrell was a better actor than Jimmy Fallon. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
I mean, well, it's not that hard.
Well, yeah, I mean, you have to have actual talent, which
Oh.
I know that's saying a lot for Will Ferrell, but he's actually had good movies.
That's true. At
Yeah,
least
he's
one.
actually worked with Jon Favreau of Marvel fame.
Oh, did he really?
Yes, Elf, directed by Jon Favreau.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting he did.
People
that.
forget about that one. Yeah,
That is right.
Banished from Heaven. God, I want. It's not even Christmas, and I want to watch that movie now. All of a sudden.
Hot take. I used to like it, not as much anymore.
Oh, you break my heart, man. I love it.
If I want to,
I love that so much.
If I want to see Will Ferrell scream, I'll just watch Sherlock Holmes, whatever. Sherlock Holmes and Watson, again. 'Cause that's all he does in Elf, to scream for 2 hours.
Wow. Does everybody hate this? Am I the only one who likes Elf anymore? Wow. Okay. All right.
It's a new
I
trend.
feel like enough people watch it. I mean, I'm not like in love with the movie, but like I think enough people like Elf because they play it every Christmas like crazy. So
I just like
I'm
how
not the only one.
Buddy is like actually a complex character if you think about it. He is a kid. He never grew up, so he doesn't know how to act at all.
True.
Which is
Almost
kind of
every
fucked
Adam
up
Sandler
because
movie.
Ed Asner over there he's an adult. He could have told him what to do, but he didn't.
Nope.
That's true.
He had the chance to do it. He could have done it at any point. I mean, R.I.P. R.I.P. Man, he was he was in everything. Up, Cobra Kai, he was in everything.
Oh,
Yeah, let's
sad.
end it on it. We've completely derailed from the show outro. We're done. Goodbye.
Stay
It's the
tuned for next
tangent
week.
section.
See y'all later. I hope you enjoyed this tangent section of only murders discussed on this podcast.
Yes.
Sponsored by Fast and the Furious.